Hi guys! It has been a minute since I have sat down and made videos, so much so that it's kind of weird for me to stare out with the sunlight. Like, my eyes aren't even used to it anymore. It has been an interesting few months. I think it's been a few months since I've sat down and filmed and uploaded. I know, yeah, it must have been because it's already April, and the whole YouTube demonetization thing happened in February, and I think I had put videos up probably right before then. So you probably clicked on this video because it says something. I don't even know what I'm going to title this. It says something about the demonetization process or what YouTube is doing and my thoughts on it and things like that. Basically, it's been weighing on me and I just wanted to sit down and talk about it. And I know a lot of people will probably be rubbed the wrong way and won't like what I have to say or won't agree with it. But I have reasons as to how I feel about what's going on with that whole thing with smaller YouTubers. And yeah, so basically, if you haven't heard, I think it was February 20th was the day that if you didn't get 1,000 new subscribers and 100,000 views, something like that, that you were going to be demonetized. So YouTube's reasoning was that if you're not getting these numbers, that your revenue is so small that it really doesn't matter, and so why be monetized? And it was just this whole thing with trying to, I don't know, make YouTube more efficient and things like that. So the first thought that comes to mind and that came to a lot of people's minds was the Logan Paul incident that happened after New Year's. So what happened here was there was this terrible video that wasn't taken care of, and the person wasn't taken care of in a speedy fashion, and it wasn't right, the whole thing that went down and how it went down and how they went about it and the band-aids that they used and just stuff like that. So they claim it's not because of that. But it's kind of funny that we now want to make it so these smaller YouTubers can't get basically any traction at all now, although they're not the problem. So that was what was confusing, is why when a bigger YouTuber and you're promoting them, no matter what their content is, how age appropriate or whatever, you know, they're not seeing any repercussions from YouTube's end, and they are allowed to get away with everything. And then smaller YouTubers get the backlash because apparently we're viewed as the problem. And again, I don't have really facts to back any of this up. A lot of it is speculation. A lot of it is just kind of what it appears to be because it just looks sketchy. So there's that. But, yeah, so there's that whole thing. And then what rubbed me the wrong way about them judging how much money is too little money and things like that. You know, I'll be honest, I would probably, in a good year, make $100 every 6 months from Google AdSense, which that's not a lot in the scheme of things. It's really not. And I get it. But to me, I am an average American. I'm not wealthy. I'm not, you know, I'm not asking for handouts. But why was it an issue that, to me, that $200 a year was valuable? Because even if that paid off another bill or something, again, average American here, that was helpful. So it was put to good use. And so now that's gone. and the opportunity to get that back or to get more is gone, because although they say, well, if you do get the stats up and whatever, you're back on. That's great. It's not even just about the money at this point, because now taking away all the access to different things that were in the partnership program, it makes it that much harder. And it's just, YouTube has always been super saturated. This has always been an issue for me. But now it just adds another layer. That's what irritates me, is that it was already hard enough and irritating enough how everything went down and how everything was structured. And now, here we are. It's discouraging. So there's that. And then something that always just bothered me was, I've been doing this since 2009. Not on this channel, on a different channel, which many of you know. But here's the thing. So I would have been bigger than I am now, I'm pretty sure, if I had stuck with my old channel and kept growing it. Because I had 3,500 subscribers on that channel in a pretty decent amount of time. And for the time, it was growing. It was good. I had left that channel because I was irritated that Google AdSense had shut me down for something I didn't do. So there was that. That's kind of where it started. And then when I had to make a new channel, now YouTube was so much more saturated. And there was just really no getting off the ground. There was no making it at that point. And you can't say I didn't try. There were times I was pumping out super consistent content. I would upgrade my camera. I would upgrade my lighting. I'd do all the things that you're supposed to do to get better quality viewers and such. But it's interesting because it's like I've been doing this for so long, and the people that have been doing it since 2009, you know, these bigger ones, they've achieved the success from doing it the same amount of time that I have. And it's just one of those things that you just look back and you're like, what happened? I think a lot of it has to do with personality and who you are. And I just think these people that are over the top, it's not me. You know, I feel like you have to be so over the top and extra nowadays. Nowadays, you have to wear a ridiculous amount of makeup and everything. You can't even just, like, this is not enough in the standards of today. And things like that. So there's no competing anymore. I'm in a whole different league, and that's just kind of it. So where I go from here is really the question. I've been thinking about it. I don't want people to think I've always just been powered by money, because I haven't really, because I've been making so many videos and really not getting anything from it. It was more so, I just wanted to reach more people. I wanted to reach more people and make people happy, because that's literally all I'm trying to do in life. You know, with my makeup career, in my actual life, with this, my books, everything, it's like I just like making people happy. And I don't know, I just wanted my reach to be broader, and I wanted to have those opportunities to connect more and things like that. So that's, yeah, that's kind of a bummer. There was something that Shadell had told me, some other platform that was growing, and I can't remember what it was. It's not Twitch, because that's the gaming one. It was something else, and I can't remember. So if you guys know, let me know. But, yeah. I don't know. Oh, and the thing that irritates me too, I am at like $90-something, and Google won't release my check unless I have the 100, even now. So I would literally have to close my Google AdSense account, which you cannot reverse once it's done, to get the check. So it's like, do I close it and literally never have the opportunity to get there again? Or do I just let that money float around? That was kind of stupid to me. I feel like there should have been an exception, but oh well. So that's kind of my little rant. If you agree with me, you agree with me. If you don't, you don't. It's cool. It's just been interesting to think about. You know, to think how many hours, how much of my life I have put into YouTube, you know, is insane. And yeah, it's a hobby, so it's like I'm not looking for money out of it. You know, like back when I had started, you had to apply to be in the partner program, and I know all the big YouTubers say that, but I was one of those too, and I got accepted, and it was like the craziest, coolest feeling. And I just felt like I was going somewhere with it. So just when it kind of stopped, kind of a bummer. So that's kind of, I don't know, that's just what I'm feeling. I don't know, we'll see. As of now, I actually am about to film a couple more videos, so I'm not quitting or anything. I've just come to the point where I'm also not going to I'm not going to stress about putting too much effort into it. Because it used to be fun, then it got not so fun, it got stressful because my life got stressful, all this stuff. So I'm just going to do it when I feel like it. Because that's what it always should have been. And that's what it used to be before money was a thing for anybody on this platform. So I'm just going to do that. And that's kind of where I am. So, you know, when I pop up in your feed, I pop up, and I hope you guys enjoy my content that I do bring. It'll still be my same self, you know, same kind of videos, things like that. But yeah. So, thanks for watching if you watched till the end. I do appreciate everyone who has stuck around and everyone who has, you know, ever commented or liked or subscribed or just given me feedback and love. I really appreciate it. And it's not the end. I'm sure there's other platforms. I'm sure whatever happens, I'll find my way and where I'm supposed to be. So, that's all. Alright, I'll see you guys in future videos. Bye.